Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Street Talk and other stuff. Mike Mad Dog Magnotti. Nice to have you back on a Monday. Tomorrow, first day of spring. Thank you, Jesus. This is the best time of year, okay? My favorite jobs are coming up. Disconnecting the heat tape from my gutters and having my wife go down to the tire place and have the snow tires taken off. I love this time of year. It's great. I just kind of hope that it will continue forever and we never see winter again. But hey, nice to have you back. I got a good show today, but a couple things. You know, my guest is a young person, a person currently in high school and doing running start. I'm going to tell you more about her in a minute, but made me think about my youth. Like many of us, I had a hard time getting dates when I was a kid. I remember there was one gal I really liked, and she'd go out with me once in a while. But one time I called her up, asked her out, and she said, no, I can't go with you because my favorite commercial is on TV. But I got back at her though, because the next time she did go out with me, she turned around and she says, do these pants like make my butt look fat? And I said, how could they? That's terrible, I know. But I got back at her new boyfriend. She finally ended up going out with this guy. And I'm not going to say that this guy was dumb, but this guy used to go to the supermarket and stare at orange juice cans because the cans said concentrate. So, yeah. Okay, but hey, look, like I said, I got a good guest today. I have Her Royal Highness Greta Wiersma on today, our Apple Blossom Princess. This is going to be a good show. I appreciate you being here, so you stick around. We'll be right back.
I'm Jenny Rojanasatian, and this is Guada TV. Every week, we will be bringing you a first look at North Central Washington business, tech, and education news. You'll hear from local influencers and innovators who live right here in the Valley. Together, we'll discuss hot topics, current events, and resources that can support your business, our schools, and this community. Join me every week, and let's get inspired.
Just as went on the air, Steve, NCW Life is live now on Facebook.
Hey, how's about that? We're live, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm Dan Kuntz, your host for the next hour.
Every weekday, starting at 7 o'clock.
Get ready for a bunch of news that's coming your way.
What's happening around North Central Washington. I'll have a rundown of all your local, regional, and statewide news. You can also find more on our website at ncwlife.com. Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. That's Wake Up Wenatchee Valley on NCW Life News.
If you're stuck trying to find the perfect beer for you, look no further than Badger Mountain Brewing. We specialize in creating tantalizing craft beers that will soothe any picky taste buds and will satisfy your cravings. Check out everything from our amazing honey blonde that will appease even the most finicky taster, or a delicious frothy stout for dark beer lovers. Experience them all at Badger Mountain Brewing.
When Mike leaves town, it's a little scary. You never know who might be outside. But we feel safer inside knowing our home is being monitored by a local company. I can check our alarm from just about anywhere. So when we get home, I know it's safe.
Protect your family and save money with a local company. Switch your current security monitoring to Guardian Services from LocalTel. Call Guardian Security from LocalTel now or visit localtel.net to learn more.
Hey, Street Talk and other stuff. I am here, Mike Mad Dog Magnotti, with our Apple Blossom Queen, Miss Greta Wiersma, right? I got it right?
Correct.
I'm honored to have you.
Thank you.
I really am. But if you don't mind, I forgot to mention something at the beginning of the show. You probably mentioned this, or you probably noticed this, you know, the 10 people that are watching. I don't know what happened, okay? There's a long story and I don't know what it is. But this hurts, and I'm a little bit high on Percocet right now, so that's why I'm glad you're here, because you certainly can handle this if I totally flub up there.
We'll see.
So Greta, though, it's nice to have you.
Yeah,
okay.
It's nice to be here.
Yeah, how are things going with, you know,
really good.
all of this?
Yeah, I think I finally settled in, because the first couple weeks were a whirlwind, and I
Yeah.
was trying to catch my breath. But this last week was, in particular, super wonderful, and
Okay.
I was able to enjoy everything that we did.
Really, what happened this last week? What was
We
going
had
on?
more luncheons. We've been to a lot of luncheons, but we got to visit Lions Club and Kiwanis. I always feel like
Kiwanis, yeah.
Kiwanis. I always feel like I'm saying it wrong. But we got to visit them, and that was really sweet to hear about all the projects they're doing and stuff.
Yeah.
Makes you really appreciate growing up here with so many service clubs. But also, we went to Seeds Learning Center, and those
No,
kids.
I'm not familiar with that.
Oh my god.
Steve's Learning Center?
Seeds.
Oh, Seeds Learning Center.
Do you know
oh,
that
okay.
one?
Right,
Yeah.
I am. I wasn't sure who Steve was.
Steve. They were so cute, and
Yeah.
the little girls wore their princess dresses
Oh,
and
really?
crowns.
Really?
Yeah, and the boys had, some of them had ties on. It
Oh,
was
cool.
so precious.
Cool.
But that was really fun.
Now, do you find that, are you coming across, younger girls who are, oh, wow, that kind of thing?
Yeah, everywhere we go, it's crazy.
Yeah.
We were walking into Sephora yesterday, I believe. I don't know, St. Pat 2 days ago. And I can't keep track of anything.
That's all right. That's all right.
And there was a little girl in the doorway, and they just, her and her sisters, they just surrounded me and were hugging me, and I was just trying to walk into the store, and then I was leaving, and they were like, kiss, kiss, and their mom was like, I don't know her. It was so cute. So that happens a lot.
What do you mean they don't know you?
I mean, they know.
Queen. Of course,
Yeah.
of course we know her. Well, like I said earlier, you don't know my grandson, Alan Scanlon, but he told me, he said, oh yeah, Greta's a really cool gal.
So nice.
That's good. That's good. We've heard good things about you. All right.
That's good, I guess. I hope you wouldn't hear bad things. I don't think there's.
I will talk about that. No, I really haven't.
Great.
But I remember I was in years ago when my daughter was young. We were in Riverfront Park, and Jennifer Williams. I don't know if you know Jennifer or not, but she was the queen that year. Very nice gal, very sweet. And I just said, "Hey, Marie, you want to meet the Apple Blossom Queen?" You know her, Dad? And I said, no, I know everybody. So Jennifer, very gracious, and I've never seen anything else but that from, you gals who've been in royalty. Always very sweet, nice to the kids.
Thank you.
That's cool.
I think the kids are all of our favorite parts. Maybe not Jessica. Me and Sophie want to be teachers, and we just especially love kids. But Jessica's learning. It's funny because at first she was like, I don't know. They kind of freaked her out, but now she totally will walk out and she'll be like, that was so fun.
Now, does she not have any siblings?
She has older siblings.
Oh, okay. Right.
And Sophie does too. None of us have sisters, so.
Oh, cool.
interesting.
That's
They're
right.
all
You have two
brothers.
brothers. I was
Yeah.
going to ask you about them
Two
later.
younger brothers.
No, well, that's what Marie said. She was in royalty too. I never failed to mention that because I'm very proud of my little girl. But she said one of the best nights she and the gal she was with in royalty had was when they went to the carnival with the junior royalty. She said, they just had a great time.
Yeah.
Had a good time.
I'm so excited for festival, in particular carnival. If people ask my favorite, I usually say that.
What's your favorite ride?
I don't have a favorite ride. I mostly like just the atmosphere, and because I'm kind of scared. I'm scared. I like it goes, I don't know their names.
Oh, are you talking about the Scrambler? Or
yes, the Scrambler.
The Scrambler.
The Scrambler.
Yeah,
That's my
Scrambler is
favorite.
cool.
Everywhere, anytime I go to anything like a carnival, I do that one a lot of times in a row. But I just like getting cotton candy mostly.
No, that's right. The food is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife had never ridden on a roller coaster, and we went to the Puyallup Fair. I don't know, they still have the Puyallup Fair? Caitlin, do they still have the Puyallup Fair? Caitlin doesn't know. But she'd never ridden on a roller coaster, and we were going to get on it, and I noticed that we were, of course, what's the best seat on the roller coaster?
I don't know.
The front
Depends
seat.
who you are.
The front seat. The front seat. But we were going to go in the front seat, and Rosie started to freak out, and that was the one time in our marriage I've ever made her do something she didn't want to do, but now she's addicted.
Was she glad that you did?
After the ride,
Yeah,
but
after.
not. We were at the point of divorce when the ride started, okay, but we were reconciled by the time the ride was over.
Good.
So, okay, tell us a little bit about yourself, your family. I know you have two brothers, and,
So I have two younger brothers. My mom and dad are Don and Sue, and they're the best. And they've been married 17, 18 years? I don't know, something like that.
Okay,
No,
cool.
wait. Has to be more than that because I'm 18. A lot of years. Sorry, Mom and Dad. They're probably watching and they're like, oh my gosh.
Now the secrets come out, okay?
No. God, I'm the worst.
Okay.
But anyways, a lot of years. I'm proud of them. They're the best.
That's good.
And they have done a lot for us. They've always been the most supportive parents. Like, they'll take us, they'll let us do it. I mean, not anything, but we've done soccer, we've done every sport.
Sure.
All of us have tried different clubs, different activities, and we'll be going crazy because we'll be so busy, but they've never regretted, like,
Yeah, what do your
supporting
parents
us.
do?
My mom works at the PUD, and my
Okay.
dad lays tile. He's a subcontractor.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, good for him. Working
Yeah.
man. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So how do you, you know, selection night must kind of blew you away.
Yeah.
But
It was like surreal the whole day.
yeah. But since then, how does it feel to be kind of the community representative, that kind of thing? So,
It's, again, surreal. Like, I wasn't really sure what was happening that whole entire day. I mean, just trying to stay conscious
Yeah,
and
yeah.
realize what I was doing. But then,
well, because that's a busy day for you gals.
yeah,
you
we
know?
wake
Yeah.
up early in the morning and then interviews and then
Right.
take a break to go at home and maybe take a nap or eat and then come back and get ready for pageant. So
Yeah.
that was crazy. But then that following week, like I said, we just got thrown into it. So we were off to Olympia, already making appearances,
Right,
trying
yeah.
to sing songs in public.
Yeah.
Not good.
Okay, so you gals sing?
We're not well. Just supposed to sing
Yeah,
a
because
song.
Marie's group didn't sing, but the gals before that had been all
Yeah,
singers. So
we had to make a song. So it's not wonderful, but we've gotten a lot better.
Okay, cool.
Definitely. But yeah, it's been really good. It's been really fun. And like I said, it definitely took time to settle in.
Yeah, I'll
but
bet.
this last week I felt so much more able to be myself and genuine in everything I did because I was just calm and a
Sure.
little more comfortable, a little more confident.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah,
Now, you're doing Running Start.
correct.
You're also, as I said earlier, a Young Life girl.
Correct.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Have you felt, I mean, your extracurricular stuff and your studies, are they suffering a little bit because of the time commitments because of this? Because Marie had to drop out of calculus because she just
Oh my
couldn't handle
gosh.
it. So
I would never sign up for calculus, but
Okay.
so I have one class at the college this quarter, and then I have two at the high school, and then normally I have two college. But yeah, my college class is a little harder. The college, they're a little less, typically the professor's a little less understanding than the high school, because
Right.
the high school, they're like supposed to work with
Yeah,
you, and they get
right.
your schedule and everything. But my professor this quarter has been super helpful. Kind of makes ends meet. So it's not going to be my highest grade, but
hey,
not
you know,
failing.
what do they call the guy who graduates at the bottom of his medical school class? Doctor.
I've never heard that. That's good.
And that's when my daughter actually worked harder in middle school than she did in college. But I said to her once, hey, look, Marie, remember, the point of education is to learn something. You don't have to get good grades. She goes, Dad, C's get degrees. So I thought that was
I guess.
pretty cool.
I
Yeah.
hope.
So what has your family had to do to adjust to, you know, because you're the most important person in your family now, so.
I don't know. They probably would highly disagree. But yeah, we were already busy before. Like I said, my two younger brothers are super involved in their own sports and clubs and school and stuff too. So it's not too different. It's just we have to communicate a little more and be more on top of our schedules. And my mom and dad, again, have been super, super helpful with that. And I definitely couldn't do it without them because my mom will be writing down my schedule or texting me to remind me to remember things. So we do have to be more intentional with the time we do have. So if we're all home a day or a night,
Right.
it's a special occasion.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it must be nice to just have a little peace and quiet once in a while.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, you got a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah, I think it's going to get busier before it gets
We're going to talk about that in a minute. But okay, what adjustments have you had to make? Okay.
So, a lot of time management, which wasn't my skill beforehand
Well,
anyways.
you're going to learn it now.
Yeah, I was not
So-
good at that. I was always pushing off my homework or, I don't know, I just like to, I was already involved in a lot of things, so I still am into Apple Blossom. Like I do the school newspaper, and so I'm
Oh, my
editor
daughter
for that.
did too. That's cool.
Yeah, so that's
I know.
hard.
I'm talking about my daughter all the time, but
It's
I
okay,
really,
it's good.
I just love her. Okay, I can't help it. I'll
Hopefully
talk about
she's
my
watching.
son too, but he wasn't an Apple Blossom, so doesn't exactly relate. So.
Yeah, so like for example with Apple Leaf, I'll miss class, but I'll just have to come in the next day if I don't have Apple Blossom or during other hours when I have a class off or something and do my work then. So I have to know what's coming too, and I have to plan ahead. I have to lay out my outfit the day before, and leave more time in the mornings because before this I never was a big hair and makeup. I would roll up with my hair in a knot.
That a girl, that a girl, you know.
So that takes a little more time. Also, just everything being more intentional with my friendships too, schoolwork, everything, because like I said, I don't have a lot of spare time. So with the spare time I do have, I need to decide what's my priority, if I want to see friends and try to catch up, or if I want to attempt to work out, because I haven't in a long time. So
yeah, well, it's a big change, okay?
Definitely.
Are you having fun?
Yes.
Because you gotta, I mean, if you're not having fun, you know, they ain't
So much
paying
fun.
you enough, right?
Yeah, and I think that's what was hard the first week. Well, not that I wasn't having fun, but I was so caught up in trying to do everything right and please everyone and be doing the best and kind of, yeah.
Please everybody.
Yeah, kind of like focused on the pressure of it versus the other side. And then once I learned to let that go and really let myself enjoy things, no matter what it was. If it was something I wasn't necessarily super excited for, I'd be like, okay, there's probably going to be a good conversation that comes out of this, or there's probably going to be something that's really enjoyable, and then I end up having so much fun. And there truly hasn't been a bad event. Like everything ends up being fun, and if anything, it's fun just to be with the princesses and the chaperones or whatever.
Now you will find, I mean, in life as a whole, if you're having fun and enjoying yourself, it doesn't matter if you're doing things right or wrong, okay? Yeah, you want to do things as best as possible, but if you're enjoying yourself and helping other people do that, that's really what's important. So cool. All right, we're going to get back, but we're talking to Gretta Wiersma, okay, and she is our 19, my gosh. The 2018 Apple Blossom Queen for this year's Washington State Apple Blossom Festival. We're going to talk more with her in a minute, but we got to take a break. So Street Talk and other stuff. Mike, Mad Dog Magnati, you stick around. We'll be right back. So.
I'm Dr. Ron Singleton. See how Ideal Protein can help you.
I started Ideal Protein about 10 months ago. I'm down 123 pounds and a little over 50 inches.
Using Ideal Protein, I've lost 37 pounds in just 10 weeks.
I lost over 52 pounds in 4.5 months on Ideal Protein.
This has been a wonderful journey. The food is great, and it's a very easy program to follow.
This medically designed program has repeatable, safe, and effective results. Call us today to schedule your weight loss consultation.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is State Representative Kerry Condata inviting you to check out our newest show on the NCW Life channel. We call it the 12th District. Each week, we'll be taking an in-depth look at various political issues that affect our area, our state, and the world. We'll be featuring local and statewide experts on the subject matter at hand. Please join us weekly for the 12th District with yours truly, Kerry Condata. Check your channel guide for times or go to ncwlife.com for details.
This is TV. This is TV Set Free. TV everywhere from LocalTel sets you free to watch what you want, where you want. Catch your favorite networks, including live TV, ready to watch on any web-connected device for no extra charge. That's TV Set Free. Enjoy the extra value LocalTel delivers with TV everywhere. Visit localtel.net and sign up today.
Hi, I'm Eric Granstrom, your host for Let's Learn here on the NCW Life channel. On this program, we take a little extra time to dive into various subjects to learn more about them, whether it's taxes, investing, death or dying, or anything else for that matter. We'll learn more about it right here. It's Let's Learn on the NCW Life channel. Come on, let's learn together.
Okay, Street Talk and other stuff. Mike, Mad Dog Magnati. I'm here with our Apple Blossom Queen, Gretta Wiersma. I was told beforehand that you were a nice girl, and I think that's true. You seem like a really, really quality person. That's kind of nice. It's nice to have a quality person as our Apple Blossom Queen.
I would hope so.
So, yeah. All right, now, you have two brothers.
I do.
Come on, they're younger than you, right?
Yeah.
All right, tell me about what's going on with your brothers. So they... Gretta's the queen, so she never does anything wrong anymore. Oh, you just like Gretta better than us because she's the queen. Are you getting that kind of stuff?
Not too bad. They're pretty nice. And actually, I've been impressed with how they've handled all the Apple Blossom stuff because after top 10 night, they wrote me a card, and it was so nice. I think it was the nicest card ever. So that from them, and they were like, so proud, can't believe you did that.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
That was really nice.
That's
but
cool.
yeah, they're definitely. They take pride in being the Queen's brothers.
Oh, that's really cool.
It's like my dad, he has a name tag that says Queen's father, and he wears it in the middle of his shirt and wears it to the store or to work, I don't know, all the time. So they've been really supportive, but yeah, my brothers have been a pain my whole life. So
well, they're younger brothers, that's their job.
It's their job.
Okay, and it's your job to be the big sister who, you know, digs your fingernails into their arms and tell them to behave.
Yeah.
My sister used to do to me. So how old are they? What are their names?
Jake is 16, almost 17, I believe. And Nick is 13, almost 14.
Okay, well that's cool.
Yeah, they're great. They're really fun, and it's fun to watch them grow up too, and our relationship grow up, because I definitely, if you would have talked to me about them like 2 years ago, I'd be like, they're the worst and I hate them.
Well, that's, you know, that's how families work, you know.
Yeah.
But you know what gets cool is when you become adults with your siblings. And I really like that, you know, having adult kids that I didn't have to be their dad anymore, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Tony and I will go out and have a beer and a cigar, that kind of thing.
I bet that's fun.
You know, it is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so will you graduate this spring, or, I mean, from high school and get your AA, or
I won't get my AA because I've done part-time Running Start, so
yeah, my grandson, same thing. He's still working on it. So.
Yeah, so it was hard to decide though, because part of me really wanted to just graduate with my AA and be very focused on college, take 3 hours of school a day and just really focus on it. But I was like, I'm only in high school once, I can't go back to this. I can't go back to college, you know.
Right. No,
so
true story, yeah.
I do, at the high school, I do the newspaper, Apple Leaf, and ASB. So those are two things that I'm really passionate about and that I get excited to go there for. So that was necessary, given that Running Start was kind of an escape for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So you will be finished with high school this spring, right? Okay, you
I'll have
graduate
about
with your class.
a year's worth of transferable credit, hopefully. So that's another thing that really helps with college is, well, I have to make sure that they will accept my credit, but yeah, I could knock off a year.
Just go and smile, you know. You will find, though, the college registrars are some of the most difficult people to work with.
Great.
Okay, well, no, you just need to stick with your guns, okay? Because, you know, you go to college and they think, well, this kid is none, he's just a student and I'm an adult, whatever that means. But you'll handle it well. That'll be good. And you want to teach?
I do.
Okay, you're not exactly sure what yet?
Correct. More the English, history, social studies side.
Yeah, you say you don't want to do math and science.
No.
So that's
no.
Yeah, girl.
I haven't done math in like a year because I didn't take a math this year.
No.
So I realized that the other day I was walking in the high school and I passed the math hall and I was like, oh shoot, I should probably think about math one of these days.
It would be easier for me to learn Latin. It would. I mean, I can add 2 and 2. And I can do geometry. I can figure out how much paint this wall needs by getting, you know, the square footage. But that's about all I can do math-wise. So, what was it I was going to ask you? Okay, psychology. You mentioned that's something you're interested in too.
Yeah. So I took a general psych at the college my first quarter, and I had Bev Warman, and I love her, and she's a saint. And so that partially probably piqued my interest a little more, but also psychology is just so intriguing, and I loved the course. And I do think it works really well with education, just all the early childhood development, all of that. So yeah, I would be really interested in taking more of that.
It's an interesting field. I mean, because it's this, I mean, you can do clinical psychology, you can do experimental. I mean, there's a whole lot of different areas you go in. Me, I always wanted to work with people, so, and try to figure out why I'm nuts too. See, that's the thing about a lot of us counselors. We're crazy too, and we're just working with other people to
trying to figure out why you're crazy.
Minimize our own problems.
Works.
All right, any idea where you want to go to college when you're finished? Just out of curiosity.
So I'm not sure, but I have a few options. I am looking into Washington State, probably the most, in Pullman, and then also Point Loma in San Diego, a small Christian university, so polar opposite. But yeah, I'm flying down to San Diego in a week, next weekend, to see that, and then.
Oh, so have you ever been to San Diego?
I've been to San Diego. I've never been to, actually. I think I have. I was really young though,
Yeah,
so
no,
I
it's a
don't really
beautiful
remember
town.
it.
Beautiful
Yeah.
town.
So I'm really excited for that, for warm weather for a day or two.
And when are you going?
The 24th. So the 23rd,
Of
24th,
April?
25th of this month.
Of this month, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so soon.
Yeah.
And then also Montana State, I think I'm going to visit.
Ah, cool.
So again, it's totally different. Really cold, really far,
Yeah.
but really beautiful. So.
Well, it's nice to get away,
Yeah.
you know, for a little bit. But okay, I am talking with Gretta Wiersma, our Apple Blossom Queen for the 2018 Washington State Apple Blossom Festival. I very much appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Nice to have you. And when you're at the parade in here in
Okay.
Wenatchee, okay, make sure you say hi to the police officers who will be riding bikes and standing on, you know, let them know you remember them, that they're out there.
Okay, I will.
All right, good. Okay, nice to have you. But
Thank
hey,
you.
stick around because I got one last thing I want to do. You might enjoy it or you might not. I don't know. But hey, Street Dog and other stuff. Mike Mad Dog Magnati, stick around. We will be right back. So.
At Local Myth Pizza, we believe in real food, freshly prepared with only premium ingredients. Our cheeses are imported from Italy. Our sauces, dressings, and even our sausages are made in-house fresh daily. Featuring Northwest craft beers and 30 Chelan Valley wines and ciders. Family fun and amazing food. Eat local, drink local, and be local at Local Myth Pizza.
Come see why Sunset Magazine says you can't beat Local Myth Pizza.
I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCW Life channel.
I'm Eric Grandstrom with NCW Life Sports.
I'm NCW Life News Director Steve Hare.
Catch us on LocalTel Channel 12.
You can watch us on Charter Channel 19 or stream us live on ncwlife.com.
Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.
Where we cover the local high schools, the Wenatchee Wild, and the pro teams out of Seattle.
On Saturday, we have a 90% chance of rain.
Catch it all right here on the NCW Life channel.
Dear Mary Maids, please clean the kitchen, and the cabinets, and floors, and the chairs. And I wish you could clean the dog. Colin is now feeding himself. Thanks, Megan.
Hi, Megan. No worries. We got it all cleaned up. Let's hope Colin gets past the spaghetti flinging stage soon. Till then, we've got you covered. See you next time, Mary Maids.
Just as it went on the air, Steve, NCW Life is live now on Facebook.
Hey, how's about that? We're live, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm Dan Kuntz, your host for the next hour.
Every weekday, starting at 7 o'clock.
Get ready for a bunch of news that's coming your way.
What's happening around North Central Washington. I'll have a rundown of all your local, regional, and statewide news. You can also find more on our website at ncwlife.com. Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. That's Wake Up Wenatchee Valley on NCW Life News.
All right, Street Talk and other stuff. Mike Mad Dog Magnati. Now, I do something at the end of some shows, haven't done in a while, called Your Probably Worthless Opinion, where people write to me letters and I comment on them. I haven't read this one, but here we go. Dear Mad Dog, I need your opinion. I recently went into a local furniture store with the intention of buying a bookcase. Okay. I found one and told the clerk that I wanted to buy it, and they told me I could have it in 2 days. I said I wanted it right now, and they said that they only had floor models in the store, and it was their policy not to sell floor models. Then I had to wait till they ordered one. I see where this is going. I needed the bookcase that day, and the clerk and manager wouldn't bend on their policy. They would not sell me the bookcase, and I left the store with my money in my pocket. Do you think I was wrong? Signed, Booked Up. No, I don't think you're wrong, for heaven's sakes. What is the furniture store in business to do? Are they in business to sell furniture, or are they in business to uphold policies? Okay? You know what I mean? I mean, you go in and you want to buy something, and they say, oh, no, you can't buy it now. You have to do what we say you want to do. You know, if you walked into a store with money in your pocket and they told you you couldn't spend it unless you spend it their way, how would you feel?
Well,
I wouldn't like it.
Yeah, I'd be a little upset, but I'd probably just go to a different furniture store.
So there you go. Okay, well, Greta, again, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll keep our eye out for you. Remember, say hi to the cops.
I
you know,
will.
that kind of thing, make them feel welcome. But hey, Street Talk and other stuff. Mike Mad Dog Magnati. I will see you next week. It's going to be an interesting show next week. It's just going to be me, and we're going to talk about school safety, and I'm going to make a lot of people mad, okay? So, you have a great day. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye. So.